quick update of what I'm doing. Right here, the excessive amount of tape. What I did is, this piece here is one of these elbows. Now what I found out is, when I turn both of these on these seams right here, there's a little bit of air I can feel coming out of them. So now what I'm doing is I'm going back and taping each one of those. It's one of those things you can easily overlook because you think on the inside it's smooth, but when you add air pressure in here, which is going to have, they probably wouldn't have it if this was probably 10 or 12 inches for each one of these, but that's what I was doing. I just want to do a quick little thing. There's even these solid little angles, you got to check them when you pressurize it. As you can see, as I went through the wall, ran another angle. I already did this one, and this one I haven't done yet. It was all the way out, so I eliminated that flex tube. Nice smooth inside surface. So there it is there. I think on this one should be good. The filter is going to connect from here, almost touches the wall. This one I think is going to need an extension coming out about here, so about, let's say, a good foot or so, but I'm going to wait and do that when I get the filter. So what I might do between now and then is run this with a straight tube on it. So I taped everything, seals here, every joint, runs some tape on it. I mean, if you're filtering out the smell and you're trying to limit the sound, now this thing is loud, so what if I remember, hopefully I'll remember, I'll do a dB test with like a simple cell phone app. So it won't be like accurate decibels, but it'll be accurate enough to show the sound of these uncovered versus when I get the padding wrapped around them. Until I cover these, this is going to quiet it down when I cover the tubes, but it's still going to get noise from here until I build boxes to go around these. But I'm going to do one just to see if there's a difference of doing these two tubes alone by themselves. So I can tell you right now, there's a big difference of running this. Now, before I only had that fan there, and I had a 110 CFM. I didn't have another one of these because these 450s. So now there's 340 or so more CFM, and I can tell you right now it's already quieter. When I shut this door on the other side, I can barely even hear it. Versus when I had all this stuff, I can hear it even next room over. So it's already made a huge noise reduction from getting rid of all the turbulence that those cause. So, but it'll be interesting to see with the padding and all that. Well, let me get back to work. Here's just a quick update. Come a long way. Got this fan over here now. Used to be mounted right there, but now with this exhaust, it's a lot higher. So I have one there, and there's going to be one over here now. So two on this wall. That's got to go the other way. So there'll be two on this wall, one over here. Now, what I worked on also is the intake, which there's one 400, I think it's 420 CFM. This is say 400 right here at the bottom. Cold air needs to come in, and then the two hot air going out. There's going to be two of them going into a 10-inch splitter. So we got 6-inch into a 6 by, these are adapters, 6 to 10s. So what you're seeing over here is this one's not done yet because I gotta get another inline fan, which is going to be mounted back here. It's going to be mounted up over here, so that cold air is going to come through, hit this fan, and this fan is going to shoot it at the plants. The reason why I don't bring it down here, which I could, but I want to utilize this fan even more by taking the cold air from here, pushing it down. This one faces down towards the canopy, so we have one cold down here coming in, and then we'll have a cold up here shooting downward. So it's all going to come down, and then it's going to come back up. It's going to hit those corners, come up. So it's all going to be flowing in that direction. I'm going to test and see how that works. If I don't like it, then I'll move it down there. So I have one on that side and one on this side. We'll see. I think I'm going to like it up here better, because then I got a bottom cooler and a top cooler. This one's shooting it down, so any of the hot air up here cycle. There won't be a whole lot on this side. Most of the lights stop about right here, so this is going to be pushing all that. Other than that, I think I'm going to call it quits today. Got pretty far, got all that done. So next step was going to be hanging the lights, which I already got hooks here, there. Actually, I got real lucky. These two are in between these two. That's what I was worried about. I didn't plan it at all. And this one here is just close enough. It might tap this, but it's going to clear it. So now the next challenge is going to be doing this side. When I run them down, they got to connect to the beams, so it's not like I can put them wherever I want to. So it's going to be right there. There may be one that may hit that. That's going to be real close. So that's going to be interesting to see if I can clear that or not. But that'll be the next step, hanging the hooks. I'll just show when I'm finished, and then I'll probably put some lights on. And then I also got to hang another row of hooks for all the electrical. So gotta have, these are the 3 20 amp lines just for the lights. So the right side's gonna have 2, so the right side's having 40, left side's having 20. Reason why is the right side for now is only coming to the half room point. Eventually it's gonna go full room, but I gotta pick up another light. I'm looking on the market right now to see what I can come up with. It's either that or I'll buy 2 more 144s, and then this whole room will be done. But right now I don't have enough lights to come all the way back here to do this little 5x5 corner over here. So there'll be 3 5x5s and then maybe a partial like I did last time, but I don't think I'll be able to go all the way back just yet. We'll see what the budget does. So once I get all the lights and all the hangers, all the lights done, electrical done, then I can start working on the Panda plastic, which I have a whole new roll. So I got to put another one up here, and then we'll do the floor and look at this area back here, see what we'll do over there. But there's an update. Just hung the fans, and we got the intake done. So it'll be 800, right around there. Probably buffed down to about 600. We'll see. I can adjust them. These ones come with, these fans here come with the rheostat, whatever you want to call it, connected to it. It actually plugs into the fan, unlike these other ones I got. Where'd it go? There's one here. This is aftermarket, the active air, where the fan plugs into here, and this controls your fan. These ones are a little different. These ones, when you turn them down, you get about 50% or below, the fan will start whining. That's not good. These ones can go all the way down to, like, I think 20 CFM or all the way off. But a lot of that's due to this is hardwired into it. So it's right, you guys can't see it, but there's a plug on the other side that this goes into. Plugs in, which directly connects to it. But that will probably be the one I run on this other side. All right. Okay, we're getting close. We got all the hooks for the lights and the hooks for the power wire, which runs in the middle of the 2 sections. Getting ready to start hanging up the lights. We got the cords running in, and then we got this one here. It's going to split for this area. And then this one is going over to the left side, over on this side. And there's one back here. It's gonna go for this back area. So make these lights hung up and keep on trucking. Right, so floor's done, windows done, 2 layers, light proof completely. What else? So now working on Scrog nets. Here's the ultimate plan, similar to how I did this. Because of this fan mounting at an angle, I needed attachments to 2 of the beams that are actually in the roof. So what I'm going to do on this is, got these frames, I'm going to mount them underneath. That's where the Scrog attaches right there. And then over here, of course, is the window, so it's going to actually attach to this frame. The frames are going to mount against this wall solid. And then as they come across here, they're going to have a board going up to the roof. Basically, there's going to be a 2x4 that it's going to bolt to or screw to. So as it comes through here in the middle of the room, it's going to go straight up in the air and connect to a 2x4. That's the ultimate goal. All in all, when it's done, the nets will sit on top of these frames, strapped to them. The frames will be held by beams coming down from the roof. So when I get it all done, if I get it done right, there will be nothing going down to the floor. So it'll be totally accessible for underneath. So let's keep going. So it looks like I'm ready to go. There it is there. Connect up to the beam. It's gonna be awesome now. Not one leg coming down. So now I can move around completely freely. Don't have to worry about having the poles there, or if something gets on the ground. Because with these floors, anything that's heavy creates that indent. So all the fluid likes to run underneath it. Before, when I had the tent here, it ran all the way down here in the middle, and everything got in that little groove it made. Leaves, all kinds of debris, soil, water, everything kept getting in there, and it was a real bitch to clean. So now I have these completely hovering over, and preset the lights. Let me see, give me my measuring tape. So y'all, if you ask me, I've grown with these Scrogs for so long. Gotta know already just by looking at it if y'all want measurements. No big science. So you're looking at, from the top of the net, 22 inches. It's about 22 inches. So that's the space from my top net. There's 22. That's 22. That's damn good. I landed right on 22. That's just my eyes telling me. I'm so used to growing with Scrogs. Like I said, I already know. So what'll happen is some of the nugs will come through this top net. So even if they do, that's at 22 inches. So that gives them 4 to 6 inches to go above the net before they get in the danger zone of getting bleached. You won't have a problem with that, especially with being scrogged. You don't have dominant colas. So there it is there, to the beams, that's the support here. Nice and completely solid. I got Velcro attachment right there, all through there. So all I do is, I got 2 Velcro straps here, one there, one there. Take that off, this whole net slides out, easy cleaning. Same thing here, right there. That's those, couple there. And then all these nets will slide off. These are basically just trays, frames, whatever you want to call them, Scrog frames. So these can all get pulled out and cleaned. The Scrogs are one solid piece. Well, wouldn't say that, but they're connected together. So you got a nice little unit that just slides out for easy cleaning, slides in for whatever I want. If I don't want a Scrog, I can just take one out, all of them out, whatever I want to do. So it's been simplified. This side here, eventually we'll get another one, so it'll look like that side. 2 there, 2 over here. But right now I'm gonna rock with 3. And then what I'll use this area for is like autos, test plants, things like that. These 3 will be my dominant grows. I need to go get my 2 other lights still. Probably by the end of this video you'll see them hanging up here. So you got it'll be the 3 144 3s, 2 144 5s, Sun Series in the middle, 192 by 3 there. That's the primary grow right there, mainly all reflectors. So then later on, once the crees get finished in the 4x4, the crees will be moved over here, and they're probably gonna be moved right here. There'll be the 5 crees right here, and then this one will be moved back close where the spider and the Z-net is. So I'll move that back and then move the crees right there. So another update. I'm gonna keep on going until I get this room completely finished, which will probably be those last 2 lights, and then we'll power it on and go from there. I still have some more work to do later on, which I can do it after the room's running, which is this right here. So I have to get some more of the A crate, which is right here. Or this is the foam. I don't want that one. It's down there. You see I had it on, see that right there? I had that on some air ducting before. I gotta go get some more rolls of that. I just go to the fabric store. I can use that too, but I need a lot more to get that done. And then I'll be working on this room, which is the bedroom, which has been all tore down. And these pans are ready to go in there. And then go from there. So we'll be doing a video on the bedroom build, which is going to eliminate all this stuff right here. That'll be seedling clone room, all right there. And later on, there'll be two reses there. All the power's already set up. Got that. There's a power strip right there. One right there. One right there. One right there. And one down there. Which that one ain't gonna stay down there. That's just temporary right now. It's got the radio rocking. There's the new one. And you see there's nothing there on that one right now. I don't know what I'll do with that yet. I may still put one in here to circulate the air, because this is a veg, and then put it on. I got a lot of rheostats now. The main flower is going to run wide open, so what I might do is just put one here for an exhaust for this room to have rheostat controls for the humidity, because I mean this is with no plants in it. It's at 50% already, so it's almost 75 degrees in here, but that's with no fans going, any of that. This is what I'm concerned with, that being 50% with no plants in here. Once the plants come in here, that's going to move up to about 70, 75. That's a no-no. We need to move that back down. I want it about 60. So alrighty, let's keep building.